Nobody prepares you for the moment your name isn't called. No coach, not even your family, not the years of sacrificing those early mornings or late nights. The times you choose to work when everyone else chose comfort. Nobody, and I mean nobody, prepares you for that silence, that worst part. You still have to stand up. You have to shake hands, and most of all, you have to smile and walk out that room like that didn't hit you. Because that silence, it doesn't just test your skill, it attacks your identity. And there's a moment nobody talks about. Not draft night, not the applause, not the cameras, not the jerseys, not the handshake, but the silence when the room keeps moving and you're still staying there, still waiting, still watching everyone get their big moment. And in that silence, something dangerous happens. That question or questions start to come in. Am I good enough? Did they see something I didn't? Did I lie to myself this whole time? You think Tom Brady sat through it 198 times, 198 names before his, 198 chances to quit believing in his dream he said he wanted. Shador Sanders sat through it 143 times, 143 names before his, 143 invitations to shrink to the limited beliefs of what others had of him. They did. Here's what I need you to understand about being overlooked. It doesn't challenge you right up front. It kind of sneaks in. You think when people don't value what you bring, you are forced, whether you're ready or not, to answer one of the most important questions you will ever face in your life. Who are you when nobody is watching you win? Because I've sat in rooms where my experience, they could care less. It didn't matter. Where I knew I brought value, it still didn't matter. And in those moments, you have two decisions to make. You either shrink or you sharpen. See, I chose to sharpen. So you either let their opinion become the filling of your life, or, I like this, family, it becomes the floor you actually build from. See, you either negotiate your worth with people who were never really equipped to afford you, or you go quiet. You put your head down. You prove it in the work. And there, or should I say, here's the part about greatness that history rarely revolves or shows you. It doesn't begin with applause. It begins with the decision to keep going before anyone validates you, the decision to work before anyone rewards you, the decision to believe before anyone agrees with you. Did you hear anything me say, or did you hear me speak about choices? No, it was decisions. Because greatness isn't built when everyone sees you. It's built when you decide you are enough. See, pressure doesn't build what's great in you. Pressure reveals what's already inside of you. So, if you're walking into Monday feeling overlooked, or looking in the room and thinking to yourself, why am I not being recognized? I got one word. Good. That means your story isn't over. That means the best part, watch this, is still being written. That means the people who passed on you haven't seen the ending yet. And one day, not loudly, not bitterly, but just undeniably, they'll tell the story how they almost knew you. Now, let's go show them what they missed. Principle number one, you don't need everyone to believe in you. You need you to believe in you. See, external belief is temporary. Internal belief is structural. When you're overlooked, the crowd goes quiet. That's when self-belief becomes your only anchor. Why is this important? If your confidence depends on other people, it collapses when the room disagrees. Leaders build identity before validation. So experiment with these actionable tips. Write down what you know well and what you don't. Not what others say, but what you know. Next one. Track small personal wins weekly. One thing about evidence, it builds belief. Here's my professional advice, family. Stop polling the room about your worth. The room is not a mirror of you. And here's the truth, family. If you wait for everyone to believe in you first, you will never survive what comes next, because greatness doesn't start with an applause. Principle number 2, greatness often starts with doubt. See, doubt, it's not proof you're unqualified. It's proof you're stretching. Almost every elite performer has a chapter where nobody believed in them. Why is this important? If you misinterpret doubt as failure, you will quit at the beginning of your growth curve. Experiment with these actionable tips. Reframe doubt as data. What skill is the moment asking me to strengthen? Next one. Separate emotional doubt from factual performance. Feelings are not metrics. Here's my professional advice, family. Don't panic in the early chapters. Ooh, that's good, family. See, doubt is often sitting at your doorway, either ringing your doorbell or knocking on your door. Because once doubt shows up, pressure, I promise you, won't be too far behind. Principle number 3, pressure reveals what's already inside of you. Again, pressure reveals what's already inside of you. Pressure doesn't create greatness. It exposes preparation. When your name is finally called, there is no hiding. Why is this important? If you only prepare when you're noticed, you'll crumble when you're elevated. Experiment with these actionable tips. Practice like you've already been chosen. Ooh, I like that. Audit your habits. Are they built for the opportunity, or are you sitting in comfort? Here's my professional advice, family. Don't train for visibility. Train for competency. And when that pressure, it rises, resist temptation to argue your value. Principle number 4, prove it in the work, not in the argument. Arguing for your value weakens it. Execution, though, it strengthens it. Work compound daily and quietly improves it. Why is this important? The more you argue, the more defensive you look. The more you execute, the more undeniable you become. Experiment with these actionable tips. Reduce emotional explanation and increase measurable output. Next one, let your outcomes speak in rooms where opinions are dominated. Here's some professional advice I would like you to pay attention to. Leaders, exceptional leaders, they don't audition. They just deliver. And while they're delivering, avoid the trap that kills confidence quietly. Principle number 5, comparison will kill your confidence. So stay in your lane. See, comparison distorts perception. You start measuring your beginning against someone's middle and end. Why is this important? Confidence erodes when you compete with timelines that were not destined or destined for your life. Experiment with these actionable tips. Limit exposure to highlight reels when you're building fundamentals. Oh, I like that, family. Define your own success metrics for the season you are currently in. And here's my professional advice. Run your race. This is why lanes exist, for this reason, so you can run your race. And when you're secure in your lane, you can walk into any room differently. Principle number 6, carry your confidence into every room, even when you're not invited. See, confidence is not granted by invitation. It's carried by identity. Why is this important? Rooms test posture. If you shrink before you speak, you've already surrendered influence. So experiment with these actionable tips. When you're in a room, read the room and trust you inside that room. Next one. Speak once with clarity instead of having to over-explain yourself. Here's my professional advice. Presence speaks before your mouth can even open. But presence means nothing if you're still negotiating your value. Principle number 7, don't negotiate your worth with people who can't afford you. Oh, that's tough. Some environments are not equipped to value what you bring to the table. That misalignment, that inadequacy, and you have to be okay with that. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you have to settle. That doesn't mean you have to sit there. That doesn't mean you have to give up or give in to what the thing you said you wanted. Why is this important? Because if you constantly discount yourself, you train people to do the same. So experiment with these actual tips. Stop over justifying your experience. Next one, evaluate rooms and see if the room is a room for growth, or is this another validation trap that I got set up in? Here's my professional advice. Not every room deserves access to your exceptionalism. So when you stop negotiating your worth, something very powerful happens. Principle number 8, message. If you're new to the episode, anytime I say message, this is one of those principles you want to lock in and pay attention to. Principle number 8, the people who overlooked you will one day tell the story how they knew you. Again, the people who overlooked you will one day tell the story of how they knew you. You know what thing about success? It rewrites memory. The same people who passed on you often claim later that they knew you, often try to get into your proximity, often, okay, no, I can't, I gotta go. From one of these things that you have to understand is when you're being overlooked, there's going to be somebody one day that says, oh, I knew when you got started, such and such, but they're not going to say when they doubted you. They're not going to say when they responded to you in a way where they weren't trying to uplift you. They were trying to put their foot on your neck, but I'll digress. This is why this is important, especially for you on this. Bitterness, it wastes energy. Consistency, confidence, and trust in the process. Let me tell you what that does. That builds commitment, that builds legacy, that builds growth. So experiment with these actual tips. Focus on trajectory, not revenge. Next one, document your growth so you can see your evolution. Here's my professional advice, family. Don't aim to prove them wrong. Aim to outgrow the moment you are currently in. See, your draft position never defined your destiny. Your decisions did. Your decision to either compete, not to prove them wrong, but to prove the process that you stay committed to, even when it was easier to give up and quit. Here's the truth, family. Before your day starts, I want you to remember something. Your draft position was a moment. It was someone else's evaluation in someone else's room at one point in time. But your destiny, see, that's built in private. It's built in early mornings when nobody is watching. It's built in discipline when you choose, when recognition doesn't actually show up. It is built in decisions to believe in yourself before the world wakes up and agrees with you. Some of you are walking into Monday feeling overlooked, undervalued, like the room hasn't fully seen what you carry. I have one word for you again. Good. That means you're still early in the story. Let them rank you. Let them underestimate you. Let them even pass you. Just don't let their opinion, again, become your ceiling. Because in the end, it won't be where you were picked that defines you. It will be what you built after they doubted you. Walk in calm. Chester. Walk in prepared. Walk in certain. And let the work speak for itself. If this resonated with you, don't rush past this episode. Choose one principle and practice it intentionally this week. And if you know a project manager who's questioning themselves right now, send them this episode. And for those that's ready to get busy on building confidence, judgment, leadership, depth over time, you'll find my mentorship and coaching link in the episode. And if you're new to the episode, I go by the name of ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, hey, listen, that just simply means Ed. Until next time.